guys, it's Katie Cakes. I wasn't going to do a video today because I thought that I only had 2 items because I thought one was a pop, but it's not, so we're doing a video today. So I finished reading the Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren, and I did not like it. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It was just really, I don't know. I'm not liking their new style. I loved the rom-coms, and now they're doing more of this serious stuff. I haven't liked really anything that they've come out with lately. Twice in a Blue Moon, I absolutely hated. The Honey Don't List, I didn't really like. Roomies, I think, is one of their older ones, but I didn't like that either. And Hating You, Dating You, I think, is also one of their older ones. I didn't like it. I have read My Favorite Half Night Stand, which I'm currently rereading now. And then I'm also listening to Gent. I can't remember the author right now. And I read The Unhoneymooners again 2 days ago. Still loved it. And for the first time, I read what is it? Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, which I also really liked. So yeah. But anyway, the reason I told you guys that is one, because it's the book channel. That's what we talk about here. But I returned the Honey Don't List because I didn't like it. So I got a book that I will keep, and that is What the Heart Wants by Audrey Carlin. This makes my 24th book that I own by her. Sorry guys. So I'm still missing Biker Babes 1 and 2, as well as Love Under Quarantine, and she just announced a while ago that she's making a second to this book. I haven't read this yet, but yeah, so I'm going to read this. Hopefully I love it. I'm sure I will, though. I haven't yet to read anything by Audrey Carlin that I didn't. So yeah, this was released this year, I do believe. Yeah, this year. It doesn't tell me when. It's dedicated to her personal assistant. Thank you for sharing your mother's essence with me. I'd like to believe the real Sada Kai Ross would be thrilled with the outcome of this book. May her beauty live on through you, your children, and the generations to come. She left us all such a beautiful gift in you. I, for one, am grateful to her. So, the chapter heads are normal. Yeah, they're normal. Yeah, so the newest book that's coming up for the series is called To Catch a Dream. And it does have a cover. I wonder if the cover's in here. The cover's not in here. Okay. But that is fine. So there is 318 pages, so not too bad. Okay. Fly free. For 10 years, those words, written on pink parchment paper in her mother's beautiful handwriting, have been Sada K. Ross's guiding star. Every year on her birthday, Sada K. opens another of the letters her mother penned before she passed, heeding the advice inside as she fills her life with experiences from Italy to Australia, from Rio to Russia. She's slacked her wonder wanderlust. And then, on her 28th birthday, she opens the letter that sends her home. Returning to Colorado means confronting everything and everyone she left behind, including her cherished sister, Evie, and her first love, Camden Brent. Sada Kay and Cam spent 4 years and one unforgettable night together. Given the way she ran out on him, it's no surprise that he's wary, resentful, and engaged to someone else. Evie, hardworking and uber responsible, just wants her sister to put down roots at last. For Effie's sake and her own, Sada Kay is trying to build a new life, all the while wondering whether it's too late to come back home, or if the most important part of her never really left. So that is this book. It sounds really good. I'm very interested, and I'm very curious, or like interested to see how Gianna is kind of like put into this book, because it kind of sounds like she's, well, her mom is the inspiration for this book, so that is really cool. She has also just told me that she is going to be sending me some book plates, so that's pretty cool. I'm super excited right now. I have one book that is signed by Audrey Carlin, so I will be getting more, so that's cool. The book that I have signed by her right now is one from Lotus House, and I won it off of her live when it was being released, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's this book that I got. And then I have 2 packages. This first one is Blitzed by Alexa Martin. I do believe this is book 3 in the series. I haven't read this series yet, but I do have Intercepted and Fumbled, so I needed Blitzed in order to have the whole series. This book is from last year. It has normal pages. I do believe this is a football romance. I think they all follow that. So there's 323 pages, so that's a pretty decent amount. I am not going to read the synopsis just because I'm pretty sure that this is book 3 in the series, so I don't want to spoil myself for the book. But I did get this, and this is from Karen. So she just joined Canadian Book Ninjas, but this isn't from Canadian Book Ninjas. Okay, and then we've got this box that is actually really heavy. I haven't actually opened it yet. All I did was open it to see if there was a pop in it, and it's not a pop. Okay, so this is from Kayla Ann. Again, I told you guys she's just making my bookshelf. Okay, so I had to get this book for you because it's one of your books you wanted from Alphabet Soup, and who doesn't love a dirty, flirty enemy? And I can't wait to read this book. I love the cover and the blurb sounds so good. I hope you love this book. So we're planning to read a lot of books together. Enjoy your gift. Everyone needs a cute bookmark in their life. This hedgehog is the cutest. Okay, so let me just describe this box to you. So me and Kayla decided that we were going to ninja each other with a $30 limit because there wasn't any good games that were happening that day, so we just made our own. So we gave ourselves a $30 limit, and then just sent each other our lists and kind of went from there. So this is what I'm assuming she bought me from that day, but it could also be a couple other things. So the hedgehog that she's talking about is this bookmark that says curl up with a good book, and it has a little hedgehog reading a book, which is super adorable. I love this. This is just so cute. So I'm going to read one of my Piper Rain books that she has gifted me with this bookmark because, yeah, love hedgehogs. Okay, so we've got Hooked on the Boxer by Piper Rain, which is another book for Modern Love series. So this book is from 2007. This one says, dedicated to our faithful unicorns. There's that picture again. And this has little boxing gloves on the cover, or on the chapter heads. So they all have those. This book is the second book in the series. The first one was Bartender, the second one is Banker. So I do think that I have them all now. So this book has 248 pages in it, so not too long, but not too short. It's just about right. But yeah, so let's read the synopsis on this. Who knew a bad boy could mend a broken heart? What does a girl do after she discovers her fiancé is a cheating bastard? In my case, I performed the ritual implosion of all scorned women. I drowned my sorrows in cases of white wine, wallowed in gallons of ice cream, and ignited a bonfire to burn away every damn remnant of his existence. 6 months later, the only result was a permanent impression on my ass on the couch. Adventure dating my friends dared. A new and exciting opportunity, they said. I thought they were crazy, but I'm not one to back down from a challenge, so I signed up for the entire 4-week deal. That's where I saw him, Lucas Cummings. He isn't the classic rich boy I usually end up with, the one whose idea of working up a sweat is waiting for his margarita to be served beachside. Nope. He's a rough and tough bad boy that all fathers warn their daughters about. You know the type. Cocky swagger, chiseled jaw, the V. Sold, I said to myself, until I discovered he was so much more than just a boxer. Left hook, right to the heart. So this sounds really cute. Very excited for this book. And I do believe that I have all 3 now, so I will be able to read them when I'm reading so many books right now. I have so many books that I need to read. I'm working on it. That's all I can say. I'm working on it. Okay, so then we have Dirty Flirty Enemy. So that would be the note that said Dirty Flirty Enemy. So this is also by Piper Rain. So I think this is the second one I have for this series now. This was from 2019. The chapters are normal, and there is 285 pages. Okay, this is the White Collar Brothers series. He's the arrogant Manhattan realtor with billboards advertising his six-pack more than his experience in negotiations. I'm the competing broker who stupidly moved across the hall from his office. From day one, I've been his sworn enemy. Okay, so I might have accidentally stolen one of his clients. Well, is it stealing if the client comes to me? Even our vicious banter and loathing gazes can't hide the chemistry between us. Who can blame me? He has enough charisma to make every hot-blooded woman in the city melt with a single word. Just when I think a mutual respect could be born between us, the biggest developer in the city offers us an opportunity that pits us against each other. Time to forget Carmelo Manchi's dreamy eyes and tight abs. Game on. Okay, so this sounds so good. It's like enemies to lover, but it also is like battle office romancy type thing. I love this. I need to read this like right now. There's so many books that I need to read, you guys. And I want to read them all. I wish there was like 70 of me just so that I could read and read and read. Okay, so then we have Manic Monday by Piper Rain. This looks really good. He's in a suit, which I love. So this does not seem to have a series title, so maybe it doesn't. So this is a book from 2018. Chapters are normal. A lot of blank pages. It might be... Yeah, okay, so this is part of the Charity Case series, I guess. There's Manic Monday, and then Afternoon Delight, Happy Hour. Yeah, so it's a trilogy again. This book is 281 pages, so all of their books seem to be around the same length, which is perfectly fine with me. I have been, thanks to Kayla, been collecting a lot of Piper Rains recently. I used to only have the Blue Collar books by them, I think is what the series was called. I don't know, the one with the EMT and the firefighter. For once, they don't have their other books in the book, but yeah. So I used to only have that, and now I have like so many more Piper Rain books, and I love it. Okay. The perfect man for me is a charming, sexy, hot as hell lawyer who knows how to negotiate his way into my panties. Pfft, whatever. Been there, done that. Burned the t-shirt. I didn't swear off all men after my divorce, but I sure as hell swore off anyone remotely like my ex. On the top of that list, attorneys. Everyone knows they can't be trusted. Now that I've moved back into my childhood home in Chicago, my focus is on my daughter, my mom, and me. I haven't given up on finding my happily ever after. It's just on hold indefinitely. Yep, life is a real upswing. Then I see Reed Warner again, and I'm reminded of all the mistakes. I push him away, but somehow he weasels his way into every part of my life, not willing to take no for an answer. In spite of my better judgment, I can't stop thinking about the way his designer suits fit his muscular frame, or the way his blue eyes seem to eat me up with every glare. You know when you're on a diet and even hummus seems irresistible? Reed is like the equivalent of chocolate eclair, and my willpower is fading fast. The problem? Not only is he a lawyer, he was the best man at my wedding. You guys. A lawyer romance. I love those. And then you add in that he was the best man at her wedding. Like, what? Okay. Guys, I got too many awesome books that I need to read. This is a problem. This is a problem, you guys. It's a really big problem. Okay, so those were the ones, these three, and the Hedgehog bookmark. These are the ones that she got me from our 30-day or a $30 limit, because she got me all Piper Rain books for that. So then this book, I think she actually ordered for me a while ago, but it just got here. So I don't know, but that is How to Date a Douchebag, The Learning Hours by Sarah Ney. So this is either book 2 or book 3 that I own in this series. So I'm almost there. These books are so thick. I love it. Like, I always wanted these books. I just never bought them. I don't know. So the chapter heads have like quotes on them, so that's cool. This book is 387 pages, so this is a big book, so that's really good. Hopefully I won't feel like I need more. Like, I mean, I want to continue the series, but hopefully I won't leave this book thinking that I need more, if that makes any sense. But, yeah, so all of those were from Kayla Ann, except for the first one, which was from Kathy Karen. So, yeah, so that is my haul for the day. So I think this is Amazon haul 8, because clearly I'm addicted to these groups. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.